Welcome to my fast news segment channel. You can view quick news in few minutes. Budget focuses on job, skill, poor, women, youth, farmers benefit. FM gives priority to 9 segments. The long wait booster budget is now in place with the government on Tuesday, focusing on 4 key areas. Additionally, the budget prioritized 9 segments ranging from Kisan to corporate, including employment, education, skill development for youth and women, middle class and salary people, so from micro, small and medium enterprises and climate resilient step for a budget. This year budget has hits and miss notable continues from the interim budget in February included the capital expenditure outlay and the old taxation regime. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, while briefing the media after presenting the budget for fiscal year 2024 to 2025, emphasized the focus on employment, highlighting the theme of union budget employment. She explains that each letter of employment stands for a crucial aspects of the budget. E for employment and education, M for MSME, P for productivity, L for land, O for opportunity, Y for youth, M for middle class, E for energy security, N for new generation reforms, and T for technology. Focusing on employment and skilling, the budget allotted to rupees 2 lakhs crore for employment generation. Standard education increased by 50% to rupees 75,000 rupees 2 lakh outlay for job creation scheme over 5 years, 1.07 crore for 3 scheme to boost employment through EPFO, 2.66 lakh crore for regular development, 17,500 income tax can be saved by salary employee in the next tax regime. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Tuesday praises the union budget presented by Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, describing it is a tool to empower every section of society and promote growth and a bright future. Union budget 2024-25 will empower every section of society. It will take the poor farmers from villages on the path to prosperity. Modi said he highlighted the emergency of a new middle class, 25 crore people lifted out of poverty, and note that budget role in continuing their empowerment and creating employment. Kursi Bachao budget say CM Revanth Reddy lambasted the NDA government at the center and the Prime Minister Narendra Modi for ignoring the need of Telangana in the union budget. Addressing a press conference at his residency here on Tuesday, Revanth Reddy accused the NDA government and Modi of blatant discrimination against Telangana, of which there was no single mention in the budget, calling it is a Kursi Bachao budget aimed at appeasing NDA partners like the TD in AP and JD in Bihar. Reddy came up with a new education. He said that NDA was an abbreviation for Naidu Nitish Dependent Aliens. Chief Minister wondered whether the Andhra Pradesh Recognition Act 2014 was applicable only to Andhra Pradesh. They sanctioned rupees 15,000 crore for Andhra Pradesh capital Amravati and fund for Polaram project, citing the provision of AP Recognition Reorganization Act. Revanth Reddy says that they simply ignored Telangana. They did not ignore sanctioning fund for the development of Hyderabad Musi River and development, metro rail expansion and pharma cluster. CM says NDA government biased again state. Standard deduction limit in a new tax regime raised. The union budget 2024-25 presented on Tuesday revised the tax slab rate and the standard deduction for the individual under the new tax regime, but did not make any changes in the old tax regime, indicating that the government may be focused on making the new tax regime standard, perhaps scrapping the old tax regime in the near future. A deduction in the tax slab rate, an increase in the standard deduction from rupees 50,000 to 75,000 now will lead to a tax saving of rupees 10,400 for those with an annual salary of rupees 10 lakhs and a maximum saving of 18,200 for those with an annual taxable income of rupees 20 lakhs and above. Sale of assets to attract 1% TDS tax deduction at source of 1% will apply on sale of an immovable property valued at rupees 50 lakhs and more, even if there are multiple buyers and sellers involved in the transaction. A clarification in this regard was provided by Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman in her budget speech. Amidst case of misinterpretation of tax provision, the government on Tuesday said that the 1% TDS will be applicable for transfer of immovable property involving multiple sellers or buyers wherein the aggregate consideration is rupees 50 lakhs or more. The government said that the section 19(4) IA of the Act provides for deduction of tax on payment of consideration for transfer of certain immovable property other than agriculture land. An amendment will be made in this section to clarify this. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman on Tuesday said that the government planned to raise capital gain exemption limit on certain financial assets to rupees 1.25 lakhs per year for middle and upper middle class. Income received on share buyback will be taxed in the hands of recipients, Sitharaman added. To reduce tax litigation, the finance minister said that the government is planning Vivas Se Vishwas scheme 2024. She further stated that the government will strive to further simplify goods and service tax to promote each of doing business. It was rolled out on July 1st, 2017. She added that GST, which subsumit 17 taxes and 13 ceases into a 5-tier structure, has decreased tax incidence on the common man and reduced logistic costs for industry. The custom duty rate will be also rationalized. She announced 12 new industrial parks to be developed under the National Industrial Corridor Development Program. The government withdrew equalization levy on Tuesday announced the withdrawal of 2% equalization levy or a digital tax on overseas e-commerce supplies. This has been done keeping in mind ongoing negotiation in Pillar 1 and Pillar 2 global tax framework. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman said in a post-budget briefing under the proposed two-pillar solution for taxation of MNC. Pillar 1 is about the reallocation of additional share of profit to the market jurisdiction of Pillar 2 consisting of minimum tax and subject to tax rule. Global minimum tax of 15% will come into effect from next year, and by 2025 almost 90% of MNC having revenues of more than 750 million euros will be subjected to the levy in every country of operation, the OECD has said in July last year. In view of Pillar 1 and Pillar 2 framework, equalization levy should not continue. Nirmala Sitharaman, she said. AP Bihar beat poll-bound states. The Union Budget 2024-25 raised soups and schemes on the two key NDA allies. Andhra Pradesh TD and Bihar JDU put virtually ignored the claim of poll-bound states like Maharashtra and Haryana. Poll-bound Jharkhand got mentioned once in the budget speech. For Bihar, the Modi government unveiled a rupees 26,000 crore package, including rupees 21,400 crore for power projects, the construction of new airports and medical colleges. For AP, the budget facilitated rupees 15,000 crore and additional funding to develop its new capital Amravati. The legacy for Bihar comes a day after the centre rejected its demand for special status. To keep a check on the seasonal fever affecting the pollution, the Telangana government has taken the decision to conduct a door-to-door survey of all houses in the state. Health Minister Damodar Raja Narasimha has instructed the Director of Health and the Commissioner for Family Welfare to send the staff of the Medical and Health Department to identify and give medicines to those affected by seasonal fevers like chikungunya, dengue, malaria and other viral fevers. Medical and health staff including first and second ANMS, ASHA workers, male multipurpose health assistants and multipurpose health supervisors are required to go door to door to give medical health services to the affected people. Tension escalated at Chilkur in Mohinabad on Tuesday evening, where a group of Hindus gathered near the temple. A mob gathered near Chilkur village, where a mosque was razed down on Monday, July 22nd, following which the police mobilized force and deployed to prevent any trouble. Muslims who were gathering at the spot were asked to leave and take up any work related to construction of the masjid works during the day. Telangana Waqf Board officials, Muslim leaders and workers of different political parties were campaigning at the place where the Masjid A Jagirdar that was demolished a day ago. The mosque was razed down allegedly by land grabbers. The police booked a case against the person who allegedly responsible and few of them were denied. A police official on condition of anonymity said there was some misunderstanding among the local Hindu population about the reconstruction of the mosque. A dialogue was held with them and they are dispersing, he said. US election, Harris wins support of Democrats. Kamala Harris has secured the support of enough delegates to become the Democratic Party presumptive nominee for president after the US vice president received a wave of endorsement from potential rivals, lawmakers, governors, and influential advocacy group. Harris, who is of Indian and African heritage, has received the backing from more than 1,976 pledged delegates needed to win the Democratic Party nomination on the first ballot. CNN reported on the first full day of her campaign, "When I announced my campaign for president, I said I intend to go out and earn this nomination. Tonight I am proud to have secured the broad support needed," she added. BJP on Tuesday appointed TV journalist Pradeep Bhandari as its national spokesperson. BJP President JP Nadda has appointed Pradeep Bhandari as the party national spokesperson with immediate effect, said the party in a statement. Pradeep Bhandari also ran a Sessifology first name Jan Ki Baat, which has conducted opinion and exit poll during the assembly and general election. Bhandari joins the list of 30 BJP national spokesperson headed by Lok Sabha MP Anil Baluni as mentioned on the party website. Government cut import duty on mobile phones component. Experts says iPhone maker Apple is believed to be the biggest beneficiary of a 5% reduction in import duty on mobile phones, and the move could lead to saving of as much as USD 35 to 50 million for the Titanic market, experts said on Tuesday. Industry watchers also believe that the latest proposal would result in a 2,000 to 4,000 reduction in price of some of the premium handsets including iPhone Pro and Google Pixel if the company indeed decided to pass on the benefit of cutting levy to customers. Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah on Tuesday said his government had decided to boycott the NITI Ayog meeting chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on July 27 as a mark of protest against the neglect of the state demand in the union budget. He said there is no point in attending the NITI Ayog meeting as Kannadigas are not heard. Despite my earnest effort in calling for an all-party MPs meeting in New Delhi to discuss Karnataka essential needs, the union budget has neglected our state's demands, Siddaramaiah said. The budgetary allocation for the Ministry of Minority Affairs has increased by rupees 574.31 crores to rupees 3,183.24 crores for 2024-25 as against the revised estimate of rupees 2,608.93 crore in 2023-24. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman presented the budget for 2024-25. Her 7 state presentation surpassing the record of former Prime Minister Morarji Desai. This was the first budget of Prime Minister Narendra Modi-led government, third term in government. DRS Working President K.T. Ramarao said on Tuesday that Telangana has once again got a raw deal in the union budget. Reacting to the budget 2024-25, he said they hope that Telugu daughter-in-law Nirmala Sitharaman would allocate significant funds to Telangana, but the state got nothing. Despite having a budget of more than rupees 40 lakh crore, only a few states receive major benefits. A disappointment that Telangana is not mentioned in the entire budget. KTR as a Ramarao is popularly known as said, adding the people of Telangana should think about what happened when they gave 16 seats to the national parties like BJP and Congress. BRS leader KT Ramarao said the BJP and Congress MPs sitting in the parliament did not speak a word on behalf of the Telangana. Telangana recorded a retail inflation rate of 6.4%, one of the highest in India, as the national retail inflation rate is 5.4%, reflecting revealed the Economic Survey of India 2022-24. The survey was presented by the Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman in the Parliament on Monday, July 22nd. While the rate of inflation for the previous year has come down from 8.7% to 6.4%. Telangana has remained among the top states in the metric for the past 3 years. Telangana State Police Women's Safety Wing has debunked a viral social media message claiming that a girl was kidnapped from Karnataka metro station in Hyderabad. Authorities confirmed that no abduction had occurred. The viral message, which warned of potential trafficking activities and urged caution in Tanaka, Hapshiguda, Nacharam, Mettiguda and NGRI, falsely claimed that women at the bus stop were involved in the gathering information to trap girls. The police clarified that this information was false and caused unnecessary panic among residents. Furthermore, officials stressed the importance of verifying facts before spreading such messages. The rates of gold and silver in Hyderabad and other cities are likely to decline as the Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman proposed a reduction in basic custom duty on the metals on Tuesday. The duty on gold and silver has been reduced to 6%. In the case of platinum, it is reduced to 6.4%. Reduction in basic custom duty on gold, silver and platinum has been a long pending demand of the gems and jewelry industry in Hyderabad and other cities. The price of 22 carat and 24 carat gold per 10 gram in the city are rupees 67,470 and rupees 73,580 respectively. On the other hand, the rate of silver in the rupees 95,600 per kg having declined by rupees 400. The National Testing Agency informed the Supreme Court on July 18 during the hearing on the NEET UG result cancellation that the online counselling process for MBBS courses is likely to begin on July 24. Notification and schedule of all India quota and state quota medical counselling are expected to be released shortly by the Medical Counselling Committee and state counselling bodies. When NEET UG counselling begins, candidates will need to log into mcc.nic.in with their credential to register and make their selection. Chief Secretary Shanti Kumari directed that the collectors of all the districts to be alert as the Meteorological Department warned that there was a chance of rain in the state for the next 3 days. Chief Minister of the state was constantly reviewing the heavy rains for the past week and has ordered measures to prevent any loss of life and property in the district. In advance, the collector were advised to take steps to establish a rehabilitation center and work in coordination with the police, irrigation, Panchayat Raj, Fire Department, NDRF, SDRF and other department. The Chief Secretary had a review meeting with the District Collector through teleconference on preparedness for the rain. DGP Jitendra and Principal Secretary of the Planning Department Sandeep Sultanaya also participated in this conference. Watch the channel, press the bell icon to get latest notification of news. Like, share and subscribe my channel.